Hey everybody, and welcome to another video. If this is your first time on my page, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button to keep up with my latest content. Right now I'm going to do a tutorial on Richard Smallwood's Calvary, and the song starts off in the key of G minor, and then on the second verse we'll be in the key of A minor, and then the third verse to the ending of the song we will be in the key of B flat minor. I'm going to put the scale of G minor right there on the screen for you. This is your 1, your 2, your 3, your 4, your 5, your 6, 7, and then back to the 1. Alright, so without further ado, let's get started. Starting on the intro. Alright, so the intro is pretty simple. To start it off, your run is going to be G, A sharp, C, D, and then G minor over D in the bass. And it's G, A sharp, and D. Next chord is G, A, C, D, still over D in the bass. Then you're gonna do this run G to F, C sharp, C, A sharp, C, D, A sharp, G. And then when you get back to G, you're gonna be on a, you can go to a G minor chord. Basically back to a G minor chord to C minor chord, which is C, D sharp, and G, back to a G minor chord. Then we do this walk down to get into the verse. That's D sharp to D, C to A sharp, A first chord on the verses, G minor over G, basic. Alright, so let's get started on the verse. Your first chord is basically G minor over G. Next chord is gonna be B flat major over F. Melody is right there. So that's D, F, B sharp over F, C, F. Basically Calvary. And then we're gonna do this chord. This is E flat 9 chord, which is G, A sharp, C sharp and F over D sharp and A sharp. Next chord is going to be a sus4 chord. It's G, A, and D over D in the bass. Then you resolve it to a D flat major chord, which is F sharp, A, and D over that D. Then we go back to the G minor chord over G. Then we go back to the C minor chord over this G, which I showed you already. Back to the G minor chord over G. There's two passing chords on Calvary. Two passing chords is this: A sharp, C, D, and F over A sharp. When you get to the C sharp, you're gonna play A, C sharp, E, and G. Then the next chord. Okay. Your next chord is basically a D major, which is D, F sharp, and A over D. Next chord, A in the bass to a G, A sharp, F. Next, we're gonna go to a D7 chord, which is basically adding this C. The C makes it a dominant 7 chord, so it's A, C, D, and F sharp. So all that up into this point is this coming from Calvary. Then we go back into this run. Back to this G minor over G. To this one. And then back to this one. As they come from this chord, next section is going to be like this. Then we go back to the chords. Alright. So, after you come off of this chord, you're going to go here. Over this D, we're going to play G, A, C, and D. Next chord after that is this one, which is F sharp, A, C, and D over C. Only difference on the last chord, you're going to drop this G to this F sharp. Next chord, G major over B, which is G, B, and D. G minor over A sharp, G, A sharp, D. Next, A augmented 7, G, C sharp, and F over A. Next, over this D, we're going to play C, D, F sharp, and A sharp. Next, over this F, we're going to play C, D sharp, G, A sharp. Next, over this A sharp, we're going to play D, F, G sharp, A sharp. Next chord is D sharp and bass to D, D sharp, G, A sharp. Or you're going to omit the D sharp right here. And just play like, it's basically a G minor over D sharp. Then we're going to go to a diminished 7 over E. And that's C sharp, E, G, and A sharp. Alright, so going into the chorus, basically going back to the G minor chord over D. Then you go back to this chord. Showed you this one already. And die on Calvary. G minor over that G to this chord. Showed you this one. Then your first chord for the key change is. Alright, so the chord is G major over B, B, D, G. You walk it down, F, E, and then when you get back to the F, you're gonna play B, D, and F. And then the next chord is this one. A, B, D, and E over E. Then we're on the second verse. Alright, so now we're going to be in the key of A minor. In this key, it's the same structure as in the key of G minor. If our first chord for our verse was G minor, our first chord for our verse in the second verse is going to be an A minor. So you basically take everything that I taught you in the key of G minor and take it up one whole step. Alright, so the only difference in the key of A minor is the transition to get into the key of B flat minor. The pattern of it is the same. So with that being said, I'm going to have the MIDI play it and I'll come back and show you that transition into the key of B flat minor. Alright, so like I said earlier, everything is pretty much the same pattern throughout the song. So that key change chord is basically to get into key B flat minor. It's only one chord, and that's on the I part. And the chord is basically just an F7 chord, which is A, C, D sharp, and F. And then we're just gonna change the inversion of the chord. So. So fourth song. Alright, so now we're going into the third verse, and we're going to also be in the key of B flat minor. Like I said, the pattern is the same, so therefore I'm going to have the MIDI play it. There's just a slight change in there in a run toward the end of the verse. I'll be back to show you that run, the chorus, and I'm going to also show you the end of the song. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and show you that run that they do toward the end of the verse right before they go back into the chorus. It's basically you're gonna replace that diminished chord that you normally do at the end of the verse. Alright, so that's the diminished chord we're going to replace in the key of B flat. Alright, the run is basically this. And then we go back into that. Your left hand is doing a different run from the right hand. But I'm going to show you a simpler way as well. The original run is this. You're going to start G in your left and B flat in the right. And you basically just going up chromatically. We're going to go up 3, like that. Go up 3 again. Then we're going to go up 6 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, that's the whole run. You want to make this run more simple. What I would do, instead of doing 2 different runs in each hand, just do the bass note run, starting on G. And then end up on that B flat minor chord. Alright, so for the chorus, it's pretty much the same structure. You're going to start on that B flat minor over F, sure, B, and then died on Calvary, D flat major over A flat, then we're gonna go here, and back to the top. Alright, so let's start on the ending of the song. The ending of the song is basically we come from surely, and then we go here. He died on, and it pauses and it kind of breaks, and then we go into this. Alright, that's the ending. Alright, so after it breaks, pretty much your first chord is going to be a B flat minor over B flat, B flat, D flat, and F, F major over C, A, C, and F. Next chord will be D flat major over D flat, A flat, D flat, and F. Over this D, we're going to play a B flat, D, F, A flat. Over that E flat, we're going to play a B flat, D flat, E flat, and G flat. A flat major or A flat, C, E flat, A flat. D flat major over D flat, A flat, D flat, and F. We're gonna do over this G flat, we're gonna do B flat, D flat, A, and then we're gonna resolve it to that G flat. On that on, and then we can do C and E flat in our right hand for the next. That's just C, D flat, E flat to C, and then F major over F. A, C, F, that's G and B flat, and C, F major over F to the ending chord, which is B flat minor. Alright, now that's the whole entire song, and if you enjoy my style of teaching, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video, please put a like down there, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, and you be blessed.